Welcome to Contemplation Show. This is Voice of Mongolia, episode 6. So, Mother Doctor, here we go again.
Hello.
Hello. We've been, in the previous episodes, been talking about the spirituality and religion of Mongolian people and the history of it. And we just glanced through the concept of God. And I want to talk about the philosophical perspective of the existence of God. Would you mind sharing what are the arguments of existence of God, especially in terms of philosophy?
Oh God. Oh my God.
Oh my! Here we go again. This topic is not gonna escape. Yes.
Yes, as we know, the existence of God was always a big problem of philosopher and among philosophers, and because you know, philosophers have this tradition that a word or very language is very important. The words are concepts are very important for philosophers. They beginning always asking what is,
Mhm.
and existence of God. For example, for a philosopher, two big concepts. One is this word existence. What does it mean, existence? Yeah. And God, what does it mean, existence? Who is God? Not
Mhm.
what, who is God? And something personality is meaning. And and this and then if we begin with the word existence, then existence must be something real. There is existing something real, we know, or we in our life we say something uh, abstractly, only this word, only this, behind this word nothing.
Mhm.
So and that's why we speak about God, then it's something behind this word, really a God, objectively,
Object, yeah.
and otherwise it's an abstract word in our mind that is a God.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
in the, I speak also very much about Mongolians.
Yes.
There is a Mongolia country,
Mhm.
and there is a Mongolia in our mind. This myth, tale,
Yeah,
legend.
the
We
historic.
don't know exactly where come this Mongol myth, where this place. We don't know this place of Mongols, this
Mhm.
historical this myth Mongols. We don't know the place and time and so on. But
Mhm.
today's our Mongolia country, Mongolia is a reality, is an object. There
Yeah.
is a place, there is a
Mhm.
geography, there is a people,
Mhm.
there is a government, school, society, and so on. So in
Mhm.
this case, so if we about God speak, then it's a very. I was in Almaty in Kazakhstan.
Mhm.
It is Al-Farabi University. I had a uh,
It's cool.
lecture
Yes.
topic
Mhm.
about truth,
Mhm. Oh.
ethic, aesthetics, and truth. What is truth? So
Mhm.
you know, Kazakhstan is an Islamic country. Islamic country.
Yes.
In Islam, uh, there is a God. God is absolute truth. Absolute truth.
Yeah, number one. Yeah.
Number one, biggest power, all knowing, and
Mhm.
so on. So
Mhm. Mhm.
absolute truth.
Yeah.
On the other side, we have normal people, ordinary people, have only relative truth. We have no absolute truth in our social life.
Mongolia
So
specifically, right?
yes, we have because we have no this monotheist God.
Mm-hmm.
Only many gods we have. Many
Mm-hmm.
Buddhistic God, shamanistic God, and so on. Many gods. Even a mountain is a god,
I
right?
think, sorry to disturb you. I think from your previous talks, when I was watching your previous YouTube videos, from my perspective, you as a person, I think the things you talk about, that there's a one power, that there's a one divine being, I think, Mr. Maulerdi, you could be a monotheist. Do you agree with this? Do
Oh,
you?
I'm a philosopher. I'm
Okay, okay.
yeah. So in a Christian science, for
Yes.
example, there is a one God, monotheist, one God,
Mm,
a super God,
mm, mm,
and that's why super truth. This is that's truth. We have no discussion about God, but in a we have to differ between Western God and Eastern God.
mm,
That's why Western religion and Eastern religion. So
mhm,
in Western religion, in Christian science and so on, in Western understanding of God,
mm.
they have separated God and religion. They separated God and religion. There's a
Okay.
God, there's a religion. So
Yes. Mhm,
In Eastern world, we have God as a religion. Religion is God. We don't separate
mhm,
between God and religion. For example, in Buddhism, Buddha is God, Buddha is religion. There is no such a
okay.
restrict separation, radically separation. No.
Mhm,
So that's why we have always this problem in a Western and Eastern philosophy.
mhm.
In Eastern philosophy, religion and philosophy are also uh,
Mixed up.
very near.
Mhm,
Not so radical difference. This is philosophy, this is religion. No. In
yes.
Western philosophy, they have this is religious philosophy, this is classic philosophy. Religion and philosophy is separated.
Okay.
Mm. That's why in a Western philosophy or in Western world, they have this problem of spirituality.
Yeah.
Because spirituality is philosophy and religion together,
Mhm,
not separated. That's why the Westerners, Western people coming very, very much to Eastern philosophy, to Eastern spirituality, because there is no such difference between philosophy and religion.
mhm.
Mhm, mhm. This is
And
this is very important. And let me read one of my texts
okay.
about truth. Uh, 2 minutes. So, uh,
Yeah, sure. Mhm.
uh, this is my text. I've written, and this was in a congress I spoke. So, truth is because if we speak about God and we speak about truth, the truth.
Yeah, we have to talk about it. Truth.
Yes, truth. Truth is a huge concept. It's a very huge concept. Very
Yeah.
huge concept. Truth. Truth is also a very powerful word. Very powerful. Truth.
Mm,
Very powerful word.
mhm,
But this powerful word is used more subjectively. More subjectively.
mhm,
Objective truth challenges us as a human being on this planet. The objective truth is challenging us very much, very much. So, and we spoke about Heidegger's philosophy, being and time. So, in this being and time, Heidegger spoke about truth, because being is very much connected with truth. Our being is truth, truth is being. So, and Heidegger spoke here, there are three theses
Okay.
which characterize the way in which the essence of truth has been traditionally taken, in the way it is supposed to have been first defined in 3 points. 3 points. So we speak now essence of truth. It's very important.
Yeah.
Not existence of God, existence of truth. Now, essence of God, essence of truth. It's very important. So, at first, that locus of truth is assertion, judgment. At first. At second, essence of truth lies in the agreement of this judgment with its object. We know. So third, Aristoteles, this ancient Greek philosopher, Aristoteles, the father of logic, he's the father of logic, not only has assigned truth to the judgment as its primordial locus, but has set going the definition of truth as agreement. So this is
Agreement.
This is. If we speak relative truth, then we need in our judgment, we need agreement. Agreement is our relative truth. Because if you say is agree with the object, what happened? What they think, with the thing. If you say it's raining and you see rain, so agreement. This is very important. Very important.
And the agreement can be within the national constitution.
Yes. For example,
Yeah.
you and me, we both agreed to a truth. It's very important. Then we say, okay.
We agree that we're doing podcasts today.
Yes. Yes, it's reality. What's reality? This movie Matrix, yes?
Yes.
And Neo asked Morpheus, Morpheus in this program, yes?
Yes.
He showed this chair.
Yeah. Yes.
Is it real? And Morpheus said, what is reality?
Yeah.
This is an electrical strom in our brain between neurons.
Yeah.
Electrochemical process.
That's a real problem. Yeah. So we talked about the truth, and what would be the common truth between Mongolians?
Yeah, we are now just in this, in this period or in this situation that Mongol or the Mongols or the Mongolia want to have our own truth.
Own truth.
At first time in the history. What is our truth? That's why many Mongols speak about Christian Science, Bible, Buddhism, Hinduism, shamanism, Tingrism, all these religious and spiritual belief systems all Mongols are separated in this religious spiritual areas, like how to say, like Zen in Gobi, like Zen in Gobi. So we
Yes.
have now,
Yeah.
how to say, this agreement, our truth. All Mongols agree to this truth.
Mm-hmm.
First time in our history. First time in history. We are now in a we live in a very important time now
Very
in
important.
Mongolia.
Mm-hmm.
The- in last years, last centuries, nobody asked in Mongolia about our Mongolian truth. Nobody spoke, nobody discussed about this.
When you were traveling throughout Mongolia,
Yes,
throughout the 21 provinces,
yes.
what did you see, or like what did you thought about it when you were traveling, meeting with different Mongolians from different provinces? Like, what was your judgment towards them?
Yes, it was for me was very. I missed. Today we live in a 21st century.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 100 years ago, another situation, of
Mm-hmm.
course. But today, in present time,
Mm-hmm.
if I look outside in countryside, I missed. I missed nomads. This
Mm-hmm.
this origin nomads.
Original nomads.
Yeah. Because today the people we call nomads, they are not original nomads. They want to make business with their animals,
Mm-hmm.
not for their nomadic life,
Mm-hmm.
enjoying life
Mm-hmm.
in the nature. No, no.
Can
They
there be
want
hybrid?
they want to make money with their animals.
Mm-hmm.
That's why some people have 1,000 animals, sheep,
Animals.
and so. And
Yes.
why? Why? What's your goal? What's the essence of this? Yeah, why? Why?
I think the challenge is urbanism. You have to go along with the urban culture.
Yes, yes.
Can
Yes,
there?
why?
Mhm.
Why so much animals? Hundreds, hundreds. Why? For
Money?
your enjoying life,
Yes.
you have less animals, not so
Hmm.
much. They want
Hmm.
to make, how to say, trade with animals.
Trade, yes.
Trade means business. Business means profit.
And that's capitalism.
That's capitalist.
Yeah. I think what you said is totally possible to live a nomadic lifestyle with few animals because human beings don't need
Yes,
much, right? You
yes,
just need
yes,
like handful of
yes.
chickens, cow.
In Kyrgyzstan, in Kazakhstan,
Yeah.
there are nomads.
Real nomads.
The real origin nomads. In
Hmm.
Mongolia, not. In Mongolia, not.
Hmm.
Because our climate is very, very inhuman against humanity.
Inhuman,
Against
yeah.
humanity.
Hmm.
Here is surviving is important, not life. You know, it's now is May, month May.
Hmm.
Oh, it's cold,
Hmm.
windy.
Yes.
That's why from November to May, 6 months, half year, stopping in Mongolia, the
Yes.
life,
Long winter.
all freezing.
Yes. Mongolia, very tough. Very tough.
Yes, that's why we have to understand Mongolia. Today's Mongolia, we have to understand who are these many, many nomads coming from outside, who are there. Is it possible to live in a social how to say, in a social life?
Mm-hmm.
It's because in the western provinces, another mentality, another customs.
Yeah.
In the south, in the Gobi, another customs.
Mm-hmm.
They have camels,
Mm-hmm.
no cows. In the eastern, there are people from Manchu, the Manchu
Mm-hmm.
tradition. Many horses. Horse riding is in the east provinces.
Yeah.
The- there are big steps, big steps to ride
Yeah,
horses.
Mongolia has a huge
Yeah,
land.
in the western provinces, mountains, Altai
Yeah.
mountains,
Yes.
Tangai mountains.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And it's untouched.
Yes.
We Mongolians are living in the capital city, or everybody's together, like like tight. We should
Yes,
stretch out to all these lands, and I
yes,
think it's a good idea.
uh-huh.
Would you live as a nomad philosopher? I think you'll be the first one if
Yes,
you live.
yes. I'm a post-nomad philosopher. Post-nomad.
Yes. No, I think it's doable. Like if our government makes that policy for each family to give them land and live a
Uh-huh.
nomadic lifestyle,
Uh-huh.
and the government can regulate it.
Yes.
I think it's still possible if you want to.
Yes. Yeah. Otherwise, there is a big enemy:
Mining, yes.
mining industry. There's a big enemy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Most of the lands are sold out for a mining industry. The-
Yeah.
yes. We know this provinces. Mhm. Yeah, mining
So,
industry is
at,
a big problem.
and we always go to capitalism. At the end of the day, the root of why we're doing mining, why we're trying to do business is
Mhm.
profit. And it all
Mhm.
comes down to capitalism,
Mhm.
the system.
Uh-huh.
And you're like well-known critic of capitalism. Whenever I see your lectures, you
Yes.
always criticize capitalism.
Yes.
And do you think capitalism, so right now in this 21st century, capitalism is at its peak?
Yes.
Like,
For example, capitalism destroyed democracy. In the West narrative, they say capitalism destroyed our democracy.
yeah, and we see
So
from United States right now.
yes, because profit, it's not human essence. Profit is
I think so too. It's not,
yes. Humans are not profit oriented.
yes,
Humans are community oriented,
yes. Uh-huh.
on peace oriented.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Profit is you producing enemies,
Yeah, I agree.
fighting.
Yeah. Like I came to Canada from Mongolia,
Mhm.
and I see the differences
Mhm.
between Mongolia and Canada. So in
Mhm.
Mongolia, we were very community-oriented people,
Mhm.
very
Yes,
community-oriented. Lots of
yes.
friends, lots of people to talk to. It's just very like community.
Mhm.
And when I moved to Canada, it's very different, very individualism, very profit-driven. You're just like alone. And
Mhm.
and even the young people like me in Canada, they're talking about they're criticizing their own system, capitalism. This is not going well. Like
Yes.
all issues are arising: global warming,
Mhm.
capitalism, and
Mining.
mining. Mining is a big thing,
Yes,
and also
our
yeah,
east is is not for a made for a profit for a money,
Yes, yes.
or
It's
is
really
this for our life, life? Yes, yes, life. In, how to say that there is also this book about happiness. There is a
mm,
happiness called which country is more happy people and so.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
In
saw that.
this in this and there is a diagram for happiness and money
Yeah, 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 yeah,
amount of money. Yes,
yeah, yeah,
at one point, if you more money, no happiness.
yeah, yeah.
Happiness, no, just no in a limited
Yes,
amount of money, you are happy.
yes, yes,
Yes.
yeah.
Und profit is from this point coming profit. If you are, that's why the people who making money and money, profit and profit, they are not happy.
Yes,
For
they are.
them, yeah, they are not happy.
I witnessed I witnessed that because I thought when I moved to Canada, everybody is gonna be happy, but it wasn't because
Yes,
uh,
they are rich people. They have a big, how to say, big,
ship. Yes, yes,
big ships, and
big
so
ships. Yes,
luxury life, and so.
yeah,
But
no,
one
yeah,
week, 1 week ago, I had a talk
yeah,
in a YouTube talk, and
mm,
said
mm-hmm.
in Mongolia, the kids are uh, kids of rich people are really pity. They
Yeah,
are they are for them is life like hell.
mm-hmm.
The
Yeah, with
kids of ordinary people, they're going in the streets, playing basketball on the street, and the
mhm.
bicycle driving, and so their life, their childhood is totally normal.
Yeah, very
Very
healthy.
nice childhood.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes,
But kids of rich people, they have no childhood.
no child. They're just
No childhood.
at home and on their iPad. Yeah, when I was in
Yes,
Mongolia, I used to play
yes.
outside a lot. My childhood was great, thanks to my parents. But
Mhm.
and nowadays, when I go outside to the streets, there's
Uh-huh.
no kids playing. No kids playing outside.
Uh-huh.
Yes,
Well, here in the Ulaanbaatar, on the street,
yes,
if you look from the window to the street, they are playing basketball and crying, and there's too much noise.
yes.
That's nice. That's nice.
That's nice.
That's how to say divine. That's divine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I think that's the essence of humans. We have to be
Yes, yes.
social.
Children, yes,
That's
children is the
human.
future. Children is our
Yeah.
future.
Mm.
Mhm. That's
Yeah.
life.
That is life. And because when you, I think what I noticed,
You know this half of Mongolian population are under 16 years. Under 16 years.
yeah,
Half population.
Mongolia is very
Crazy. It's
young.
crazy.
Yes, yes.
Too much noise.
So much nice. Yeah, 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 and that's healthy. It's
Uh-huh.
good for us.
Yes.
When you go to capitalism, all these profits make us distance from each other. And what I noticed is I work
Uh,
in a mental health unit,
uh-huh.
and I work with a lot of people who have
Uh-huh.
treatment resistant depression. And
Uh-huh.
I always ask why. Why there's so
Yes.
many depressed people in Western country?
Yes.
Because
Okay. in terms of money. They
Yeah.
have job, money, and a big
Okay.
house, and so.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
my colleague is an Indian guy. So
yeah,
we were like in lunchtime we talk about like mental health, like why there's so many mental health in Canada. How is in
yes.
India? Did you heard about the word depression in India? And he's like, no, no, no. Like we weren't depressed because we were always outside. We have this community,
Yes,
and and he said when he come to Canada, he discovered depression.
yes.
So I think this is like a byproduct of how our society is sick.
Yes, yes. Чи
Yeah.
нэг power статахта би нөгөө тогоо залгах юм.
Оza.
Тогоо
За.
мартчих.
За. 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 Okay. So that's that. And
Yes, yes.
capitalism is not sustainable in the long term.
Yes, in Mongolia, people, psychologists, I meet many psychologists and speaking with them about the
Mhm.
psychological problem of Mongols.
Mhm.
And there are really not so much typical psychological problems. The
In
Mongols
Mongolia.
have, through this community, through this
Yes.
life, they
Mhm.
have a problem of misunderstanding. Misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding. Okay.
Misunderstanding. At first,
Yes.
misunderstanding, because the
Mm.
words are not so exactly, and
Mhm.
you understand this word totally missing. And
Mhm.
second,
Mhm.
the Mongols have this the Mongols very naive people, very naive. When me, this is very raw people.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why they have too much trust, too much hope for friends, for parents, for kids. Yes,
Mhm.
if this too much trust and too much hope faded, then they
Yeah.
have psychological problems.
Oh, yes.
There is a Mongol word. This is not translatable. This is гомдох. Би гомдчихсан.
Ah, yes. Yeah.
Тий. Тэгээ гомдсноос болоод сэтгэл бас психологийн асуудал орчдөг. Би тэрэнд гомдсон. Тэгэд
Yes. Yes.
гомдоод яваад идэг.
Yeah. Yeah.
Тиймэрхүү нэг such
Mhm. I see what
human
you mean.
human social problems not this psychological problem in the West, the career and
It's not.
future, what will be in the future, and so
Yes. Yes. Yes.
what's future, I don't know.
Yes. Yes. I think Mongolian psychological problems can be solved. It's not
Mhm.
such a impossible task.
Yes, yes, yes. This is
It's not such.
yes.
Yeah.
You bring these people together. The problem solved.
Yeah. So through this podcast, moderate doctor and I, we're trying to understand which philosophy should Mongolia take, and I just understood that I think through Hudo, we must adopt our Hudo lifestyle in this time
Mhm.
because this is important. And I think it's good for us. Like the community living is the essence of country of Mongolia, and we must not leave this aspect because it's a backbone of the whole country.
Mhm.
It impacts our health. It impacts our future. So I think what is special about Mongolia? It's that's lifestyle. I think at the end of the day, the Hutu lifestyle and the community living when compared to Western countries. And from that, we should, I think we should build our philosophy and try to, yeah. What do you think? I think that's the maybe the path to go.
Oh, yes, yes, of course. We have this. How
Mhm,
I said, somehow we are standing now at a 0 point. We asking this about truth and who are we are,
mhm.
what's our history, what a nation, people community need to think about tomorrow. It's very important. So how
Mhm.
will our future looks like? What is our goal in this world as a Mongols in this big on this big land? We have big land for three
Yeah.
million people. So
Mhm,
it's fundamental questions. We need fundamental questions. What is our truth? The Mongolian truth. This is very important. We have to begin with this word. What's truth? What does it mean, truth? Because people, why we have so much spiritual uh, spiritual
Practices like
practices? Yes,
shamanism.
yes,
This is.
practices, and
Uh-huh.
why? Why? Because they
Mhm.
have problem of truth. They want to know the truth. They have
Yeah.
unconsciously,
Yes.
they need truth about
Yes.
Mongolia. They
Yeah.
need
I
unconsciously.
do. Yeah.
Uh, the thing, I have a psychological problem. This is not psychological problem. Only our uh, this is a picture or picture our life
Yeah.
situation now. We know such a dialogue, such a discussion now beginning, just beginning.
Yeah.
Maybe we are first beginners. We are beginners, maybe.
Beginners. We have to talk about this. This is a very important topic, and I don't know why many people are not talking about this. But
Yes, yes.
um,
Yeah, we began with the question of God. Yes, existence of God. So
yeah, existence of God.
God is for me. I'm philosopher, but God is for me very important for people. It's especially in Mongolia, especially in Mongolia, they want
Mm-hmm.
God. That's
Mm-hmm.
why they speaking about Genghis Khan. They want to make Genghis Khan as a god.
Yes,
So
I think that's a very big mistake.
Dalai Lama is not our god.
Yes.
Shamanists are not. They cannot tell us about God. Shamanists have no God. They have spiritual practices. It's
Yeah, it's a
good,
practice.
good
Yes.
for people. But this
Yeah.
absolute truth, this powerful truth, we need. The people need. This is necessary. It's a like necessity of God
You know
in
what?
Mongolia.
Like
It's not a possibility. Not it's a necessity. Not a possible God. A necessary God. We need.
necessary.
Yes. Yes.
I think like when we ask the truth of God, I think we implied that there is a God.
Yes.
Like
There is a God. There is a God. Yes.
there is a God.
Existence. The question of existence of God is not so. Uh, how to say? How to say? It's not so relevant. Not so relevant. existence God.
Mhm.
Why we need God? This is a relevant
Oh, that's a good
question.
question.
Why
Yeah,
we need?
very.
Why people need God? For
That's a
what?
very good question.
Yes, this is our
Yes.
question.
Hmm.
And I say people need God.
Yes. We need God. Yeah.
Yes, yes.
At least, like, if you have God,
Hmm.
you talk about a lot of Mongolia's uh, national constitution.
Hmm.
So if we discover God, we can change our national constitution depending on God's natural law.
Yes,
Like
yes, yes.
like stealing is bad. It
Hmm.
should be like a universal truth.
Yes,
That's what I like believe.
yes. So
Yeah.
also we have to speak a little bit about about politics and so.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
we know in the last centuries that globalism
Yeah. Yeah.
was very wrong. Globalism made us godless
Friedrich
because
Nietzsche.
they
Yes.
came and buying and dividing people through this
Hmm.
human rights and
Yeah.
freedom and through this democracy and so in dividing people
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
conflicting each other and so on. So
Yeah.
and now we see in the world politic, in the world
Yeah.
politic,
Yeah.
we see that more nations thinking about their own nation, our land, our own people.
Hmm.
Many countries now separated from this globalization. For
Yeah.
Mongolia, it's very important
Yes.
because of foreign investment, foreign help organization,
Yeah.
foreign NGOs, and foreign tourists. They
Yeah.
made us such a chaotic society. This summer will be in Ulaanbaatar very chaotic because many tourists coming there in Ulaanbaatar. I'm
I think.
against tourism.
Yeah. No, I agree with you. I think that's how capitalist countries steal from the poor. Like when I see the war in Middle East, like I see like the capitalists come to the poor country, like I don't know, like in Iraq, and they put disagreement between Iraqi people and they fight each other.
Yes, yes,
And then the Americans get their oil and then just go home,
yes, 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 yes,
right?
yes,
And even nowadays it's happening. Like Israel-Palestine war. It's been like for how
yes,
many years?
yes. It was also a stupid idea that they want to make from Palestine, from Gaza,
Yes.
a touristic attraction,
Yes, that's
touristic
like.
beach. They wanted to make a beach
Hmm.
from Gaza. This is inhuman. This is the
This is
stupid
capitalism.
capitalism. That's capitalism. You make
Yeah.
from a suffer of people a touristic beach.
Hmm.
You suffering people.
You know, when you were young,
Uh-huh.
in 1980s, have
Mhm.
you heard about the Israel-Palestine war at that time?
Not so much. Not so much. Not so much.
Uh-huh.
There were problem of Kuwait. Kuwait problem.
Wait. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Kuwait problem.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Not not so Palestine. More Kuwait and yeah, Kuwait is an oil country. They
Oil
have
country.
oil.
Yeah,
If you have oil, then you are in a bad situation.
yeah. No, I think same goes with Palestine. They have some natural resources. Palestine is a beautiful country. The weather is nice. There's a beach,
Yes,
Mediterranean
yes,
Sea.
yes, yes.
If you go
And
to the
very,
land,
very nice, beautiful people.
yeah,
When I studied in East Germany,
yes.
there were many, many students from Palestine. Palestine,
Oh, okay.
very,
Yes,
very much students from. Yes, in socialist countries, you know, the socialist system in socialist countries, there were such a poor countries. There are post-colonialist countries.
for
Okay.
colonialist.
In
Yes.
in East Germany, I studied with Lebanon students, Palestine
Okay.
students,
Yes, yes.
Algeria students.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, yes, and then the Cuba students, Cuba
Cool.
from
Yes,
Cuba,
yes.
from Nicaragua.
Okay, that's nice.
All
Yeah.
these from Africa, also many African from Nigeria, from Mozambique, from
Yes,
Ethiopia, and so
yes.
so. And those,
Mhm.
socialism was very poor system from poor countries. That's why
Yes,
socialism had a problem
yeah.
because so many poor countries.
Poor countries. Yes. And I think Mongolia in 12th, maybe in 13th century,
Uh-huh,
I think they went all the way to the Jerusalem
uh-huh.
when they were conquering the countries. And I think they were still like us, like asking the question of God when they were traveling from different
Mhm.
countries, in
Uh.
13th century. I think they must have asked those questions. They were Timbrism, and when they went to present time Palestine, they went to Jerusalem. I'm pretty sure they were asking about the question of God, like what is Islam, what is Christianity. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
the world. I think the world in the near future need need more religion and more God. I think
yes,
because this too much technique and too much digital technique, internet and computer,
yeah,
and too much technique makes us how to say makes us like robot.
yeah,
Uh, Too much rational, too much logical. We are emotional. Human are
yeah.
emotional. Okay.
Emotional, imperfect. We're not perfect.
Imperfect. Yes, yes.
Yeah,
Human are emotional, imperfect,
mhm,
and also in a community.
yeah,
Humans are in a community.
mhm,
Human alone, nothing. Alone, nothing.
yes,
Or if you are alone, language is also nothing.
yes.
Language is
And
in a
then,
community.
yeah,
We speak in a community. This is
yeah, yeah, yeah.
mhm, mhm.
No, I think in
But-
that sense, life is seems quite straightforward. Like you
yes,
need community.
yes. That's why today, in many Western countries, many Western peoples are very interested in spirituality,
Yeah,
mindfulness, in a
yes,
Buddhistic temples coming,
yeah,
and the yoga, meditation, all these need people. All these need people. Okay. You
mhm,
have to think uh, whole day about what else, and we have to uh, whole day uh, to make us jobless and lazy. It's very important. Very
yes,
important. Yeah.
yeah. And I think
Always in action. This is not good. It's not good. You have time to relax. You have time to relax.
Yeah.
Because if you're relaxing, if you have time relaxing, your brain working very uh, slowly and efficiently, and
Mhm.
hectic makes our brain chaotic. Chaotic.
Yeah. All sorts of mental issues arise
Mental
from that.
issues. Yes. All
Yeah.
Western psychological problems are about this hectic,
Hecticism.
hectic,
Yes.
and and how to say, about this speed, life of speed,
Yes. Tup,
life.
tup, tup.
Yes, yes, like in a high speed.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think all things come down to love. Like
Yeah, love is very
everything,
important. Very good. Love
everything
between people. This
between people.
friendly love, friendly love,
Yes.
friendly love, friendly love. How people say God's love and so on.
That's
It's a
love.
spiritual
Yes.
love,
Yeah.
not romantic love, not romantic love.
Not romantic. Yes. No, I think no, I think the fact that that you moved from Germany to Mongolia
Mhm,
is out of love. You
mhm.
wanna like save this country or like
Yes,
maybe
yes,
like make awareness to this country. And that action is coming from love,
yes. I
nothing else.
love people. I love people.
Yes.
I love people.
Especially Mongolia.
This is my motivation. I love these
Yes.
all people. This is my motivation. I said
Mm.
one time. I said all Mongolian children are like my children. My children.
That's a very big statement.
Yes,
Yes.
and people are war. What? So much children, so much woman.
Yeah.
And I said, not the romantic love. Romantic love is very dangerous.
Yeah, romantic. You can be intoxicated on romantic love.
Oh, very dangerous, very dangerous. Be careful, be careful.
Yes, yes. How was your, if I may ask, how was your, what was your view on the romantic love? But I think you can't escape from it. You have to go through romantic love to understand, like to yeah, to understand heartbreak, sadness, all these emotions. You have to like experience it.
Yeah, you said this uh, heartbreaking, the broken
Heart
heart, the,
broken heart, yeah.
the broken heart, the breaking heart. This is so dangerous, so dangerous. Love breaking heart. This is so dangerous.
Yeah. Like in Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet,
Oh,
that's
this
the
is this
extreme.
is bad. This is very very bad. How to say it? Very bad. Uh, this very
I
bad
think,
story.
yeah,
I don't like this love. This love. I don't like Romeo and Juliet. It's
Romeo and Juliet.
crazy.
Yes.
Because of love, you dying. This is stupid.
I think that's like the extreme version of romantic love. How it can impact people.
It,
It's that powerful, very
yes,
powerful.
yes, yes. But this is a very bad, bad. Жишээ гэж юу гэдэг вэ? Орж ирдгөө. This is a
Чичээ,
very, жишээ.
чию, чишээ юу?
Например гэдэг юу гэдэг вэ жишээг?
Example, example,
Yes, example.
example.
It's a Romeo and Juliet is a very bad, dangerous example for young people. The young
Yes.
people unconsciously thinking, if love
Yeah.
failed, yeah, bye. I want to die.
I want to die. I can do everything for this person.
Yeah, yes. Life is
Outside.
meaningless.
Yes, yes.
What's life?
No, like I think it's also like very beautiful, even though it's
Yes,
crazy as it.
of course, on the other side, life is it's a super, it's
Is.
superlative. It's a beautiful.
Mhm.
aesthetic,
Aesthetic.
essence of life. It's a
Yes.
sense of young life. Yeah, a sense of
Yeah.
a sense of youngness, a sense of younger age. Love
Yeah.
is.
Mhm.
But most love are
It's not
failed.
sustainable, right? It
Yes,
goes high
yes,
and then it just
yes. Very emotional, very emotional, very
yeah,
emotional.
very emotional. Yeah.
Very emotional. And then, if love failed or betrayed, you begin to hate.
Yeah. Hate. Yeah.
To hate. So hate is dangerous.
In the story of Monte Cristo,
Uh-huh.
that's what happened, right?
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
when
this
Edouard
Monte Cristo. This is good. Monte Cristo is good example. This is good example.
when
I
Edouard Dantes
Yes.
got betrayed by his I think it was his friend, right?
Yeah,
His friend
friends, good friends.
his friend married to his wife.
Yes, one
So he,
friend.
yeah,
One friend takes his career.
yeah, ship
Yeah,
captain,
captain of ship.
captain
In the
of the
ship,
ship.
captain
Yes,
of ship. Yes, yes.
yeah,
And one friend betrayed uh, politically because of
yes, yes.
Napoleon Bonaparte, and it was this letter.
Sorry, yeah,
So in the political career, so three
yeah,
friends, you lost one friend, your love, your career, and political here position, and so yes. But
yes,
other side, here Alexander Dumas, the
yeah,
writer of this world famous novel,
yes,
he showed us uh, what is to be a young man, a good looking young
yeah.
man, and but without education.
Mm-hmm.
Good looking is not enough. You need education.
Yeah, neat.
But he had no education. He had no education. Through education, you are a complete man, mind, body. Now complete man.
Yeah,
So in this how to say, in this
in this book
jail,
novel.
yes, in this
Oh,
jail,
jail. Yes, jail. Yes.
he met this philosopher Faria. The
Mm-hmm.
philosopher Faria taught him the whole knowledge of world, like God. He
Yeah, in the
met
span of how
his
many
God
years?
in
Yeah,
jail, in a
yeah,
bad time,
yes,
in a suffering time, in a punishment. He met his God. So he helped him.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
after
that's beautiful.
that, it was useless that he hating his friends. It was useless because
Yeah.
time is gone.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot take your past back. It's past. Past is past.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Mother Doctor. Our episode 6. We will
Okay.
talk more. We will
Okay.
talk more in the upcoming weeks. So, see
Okay.
you guys later next week. Okay.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.